Today I thought we'd take a look at the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles Sewer Heroes series on VHS tape. So today I want to show you my Hero Turtles VHS tapes that I've had since being a child. I say hero because here in the UK they replaced the word ninja with Hero Turtles because it was deemed too violent. There's also scenes that were cut out of these versions, mainly ones where Michelangelo is using his nunchucks. And I didn't realise this until later on in life when I watched the US releases, and I noticed that there were some scenes that weren't in the versions I watched because of Michelangelo having his nunchucks, and it made me realise that the versions I watched back then didn't really make sense because there were bits of the story actually cut out. So these are the Sewer Hero collection, and as you can see they're quite unique. One thing that drew me to these was the artwork on the boxes. I think the artwork is absolutely beautiful on each and every one. When I saw these, they instantly jumped out of me. The vibrant colours, the unique picture of each turtle on each VHS tape. I just had to have the lot, and luckily my grandmother and grandfather let me have them. I even remember how much they were. They were on sale and they were £3 each, and my grandmother and grandfather agreed that I could have them. That's one of the main reasons I still have them. Not only because I love each and every one of the cassette tapes, but because of the memory of being out with my grandparents that day and them letting me have them. There are umpteen other VHS tapes of the Ninja Turtles that I got rid of and I wish that I'd kept, but these held sentiment, so I kept these. So first of all, we have Raphael meets his match, we have Michelangelo versus Bugman, Leonardo lightens up, and Donatello's degree. Like I said, each one of the tapes were dedicated to a certain turtle. So this one featured episodes that concentrated only on Raphael, this one featured episodes that concentrated on Mikey, this one on Leo, and this one on Donatello. Now these 4 VHS tapes were released way back in 1991, and a year later they followed up with a series 2 which concentrated on 4 major villains. Now the bad guy series included the following titles: Turtles vs the Turtle Terminator, Turtles vs the Fly, Turtles vs Leatherhead, and Turtles vs Rhino Man. I had no idea that they did a villain set as well, which I am going to have to try and get my hands on at some point. Also, when doing my research, I did find out that these 2 were released on Laserdisc in a double feature. These 2, however, I couldn't find any trace of. I'm not sure whether they just released these 2 and never really got around to releasing these. I also found out recently that NECA have released a Muckman action figure from the Ninja Turtles line, and the box art is definitely a callback to all these VHS tapes. It's undeniable that the artwork on the NECA figure is a callback to these VHS tapes, which I really liked. I thought that was a really nice touch. NECA even went as far as to copying the Family Home Entertainment logo on the bottom, but changing it to NECA. I'm sure that you're aware that everything I review on this channel has some kind of nostalgic, sentimental meaning to me, and these are no exception. Way back in 1991 when these were purchased for me, my grandmother actually left the house for the first time in a very long time. She was agoraphobic and she had panic attacks when she left. On this particular day, it was a good day, and she decided to venture out, and she allowed me to buy all 4 of these VHS tapes, and that is the main reason I've kept hold of them today. Not only that, each and every one of them are beautiful and deserve a place on my shelf.